Game. Run. Game. Load. All right. Explore the island while the ship is being repaired. Let's go. Already things. Oh hey, these are the things with the things. If I remember correctly.
Come on! Esther, it's my turn!
Good luck next time.
Hey look, Emberstone. Do the thing with the thing. Oh. Hi Neryl, thank you for the wonderful contribution. I see that you remembered this time. If only I had an axe. What? I walked right through you. It's unfair.
Stay calm now! Esther, it's my turn! We won!
Okay, all-out attack means that you're gonna start using your stuff, even though I told you not to. Guess that doesn't work. What's up here? Well. Oh, knickers, this won't be pretty. Huh? Well, what's... Hey, we need my little Drippy. Where have you been then? Off gallivanting a bit, but I've heard your own barn the whole time. It'll be the death of me, you will. Mr. Drippy, I think she's talking to you. Can't be, man. I've no idea who she is. Oh, that's cruel. Why are you back anyway, Drippy? Find that human you were looking for, did you? Supposed to be some sage or something, wasn't it? No, man. Alright, I haven't found her yet. You mun me. You'd have found her ages ago if you weren't such a lazy beggar, after all I did for you. Oh, hello there. Who's that you got there with you, then? Oh, hello. Are you talking to me, ma'am? Proper little gentleman, this one, ain't it? Oh, but look at the state I'm in. I've just woken up, man. Oh, why didn't you tell me we had visitors, Drippy boy? Come on, Ollie boy, lig it. Here, you got the map, haven't you? I'll take a look at the top right-hand corner. I've marked it for you, ain't it? That's where I am, see? Come and see me, alright? No, I'm sorry, ma'am. We have to go now. Chop chop, man. Jeepers, a village, all the way out here? Ah, look at that, what a funny little house. It's supposed to be an octopus or something. Dickers, now I'm flipping for it. Oi, look at that, man. Look at what, man, I'm flipping busy, ain't I? You busy, don't make me laugh, look, man, humans. Where to, man? Crikey, it is, no, flipping humans, man. I never seen one before, proper weird looking at it, eh? I thought one Drippy was bad enough, look at them all. Are they all fairies too? Flippin' heck, man, it's only flippin' Drippy boy. You're right, man, Drippy man, what are you doing back by there? Oh, how you do, boys? Long time no see. Drippy boy? Hang on, is this... Alright, man. Yes, it is. Okay, welcome to my fairy grand forest of the fae folk, land of my fathers. Well, mothers really, but... What? No way! So, is Mr. Drippy really not High Lord of the Fairies? Yeah, that's why you've been acting so shifty. Righto, boys, just dropped by to say hello, ain't it? It's done now, so tidy. Catch you next time. Man, you can't just going like that. What are you going on about, man? Well, you just got home, you ain't even seen Mom yet. Ain't it though? Well, come on, we'll take you over there. Oh, that way, weren't we, boys? There's no need, boys. Seriously, lay off, man. Oi, stop it, you lot. Ollie boy, help! Knickers, help! That's what's been making him behave so strangely. Yep, I almost feel sorry for our little lantern-nosed friend. Huh? What do you mean? Look at it, I'd say Drippy doesn't enjoy visiting his mother very much. Oh, but why not? Anyway, we can't leave him in the clutches of a gang of unruly fairies, can we? Let's get after them. Okay, let's go. I'm in. I wouldn't miss a chance to see the High Lord of the Big Mouth squirm if he paid me. Don't be so mean. Oh no, do we have to? I really need Drippy, do we? I can drop off some berries. Milliers. Oh, there's so many of them. So many of them. Oh my gosh. They've got the pretty hat too. So many stamps cards now. Thing was Why'd they even make themselves look like the regular shopkeepers? I don't get it. Oh, wait. Good sauce. Buy one of these because it's an ingredient. This. Equip it though. Ready? We'll have one of these. I'll go too crazy after all. Maybe when he's... He isn't really that. So... Yeah, I can spend extra money. You really do like their food here. Twins. If they all look different, why are they called the Three Twins? This is a really distressing looking stage. No, box! Box! Don't go to a cutscene.
You know, man. Ah!
That voice. Is that...
I told you I haven't got the foggiest who you're on about. Shut up about it, will you?
Went round with you on your travels, she did. What happened to her, lovely girl? Name started with a P. Rhymed with something like, hippopotamus.
Give up, will you? Honest to goodness.
Ah, now I remember.
Oh, yeah?
Alicia! That was it.
Blimey.
Whoa.
Oh my. The Sizey vibes have been strong in this game. My goodness, she's enormous. So this is Mr. Drippy's mom? Well, she certainly makes a big first impression, I'll give her that. Lovely girl she was. Where's she, eh? Probably just left her somewhere, didn't you? That's terrible. I think you're a son of mine. Just look at your nose, Mun. You should turn that thing off once in a while, you little wastrel. Cost you a fortune, it will. I don't charge myself for using it, do I? Look, Mun. And I told you already, we're looking for Alicia, ain't it? Me and the young lad I was telling you about. You never listen to me, Mun. Oh, yeah, are you? There's kind of you. And suddenly she's listening. Are you deliberately trying to wind me up or something? Honestly. Oh, that's lovely. What is it now, Mun? You're looking very slim these days, love. What are you on about, Mun? I'm exactly the same as last time you flippin' saw me. You're just saying things for the sake of it now. I am not. Proper podgy you were, not surprising considering how much you used to put away. Little Lord Lard, I used to call you. Shut up, Mun. Oh, hello. Who's this then, eh? Oh, it's you, Ollie boy. Took your time, didn't you? Oh, your little dears who've been going around with my Drippy, is it? Now, which one of you is the poor-hearted one? It's pure-hearted, man. P-U-R-E. I'm the flippin' poor-hearted one, having you for a mother. Nice to meet you, Mom. Are you Mr. Drippy's mother? That's right, my lovely. For my sins, ain't he just adorable? For a while I remember. You keep familiars, ain't it, love? I got a few sweeties by here somewhere. Let's see now. There we are. Great. Thank you so much. Our families will be very happy. It's my pleasure, love. And while you're over here, I've got something to ask you. You do? What is it, ma'am? Sorry to spring this on you out of the blue, but you wouldn't mind taking a look at my guts, would you? Huh? Crikey, you don't get much more out of the blue than that, Mun. I think you to keep your clever comments to yourself, and I thought I told you to turn that flippin' lantern off. I can't flippin' turn it off. It's none of your business what I do with it anyway. I'm a grown fairy. When you say take a look at your guts, what do you mean exactly? Do you mean you'd like us to go inside you and look for something? Something funny's going on here, something I don't want any part of. Well, what it is, see, they're not coming out. Huh? They're not coming out, the littlies, I mean. I give birth to all of them, see, and the mother of all fairies, ain't it? And there's a load in there now who should have come popping out a while back, but nothing, not a peep. Desperate I am. I'm not sure I understand. Right, it's like this, see, my mom here brings all the littlies, that's baby fairies to you, inside her tummy. And once they're big enough, out they pop. But it's so warm and comfy in there that sometimes little darlings don't want to come out. I've heard some strange things in my time, but this is... I don't know what this is. I know, love. It is proper strange them not coming out. He ain't talking about littlies, man. Anyway, the thing is, to get inside Mum and see what's going on to the littlies, there's a little something you have to do first. That's right. You got to make me laugh, isn't it? What do you mean? The only way into Mum's tummy is through her mouth, but it's so massive she can't keep it open long unless she's laughing her head off. So why don't you make her laugh, Mr. Drippy? Don't be stupid, man. I've been off the circuit for years. I'm very particular, see. New material only. And his set as old as the flippin' hills. So we can't help? Never mind. We don't mean to come to this island anyway, so just leave it, shall we? No, we shall not. Drippy, we have to do something. You're right. Proper worried about those littlies I am. Let's go look for someone who can take the old girl giggle, shall we? But how? I don't know anything about comedy. Well, there's a famous theatre over by the fairy ground where us fairies cut our comic teeth. Called the Cavity Club it is. And since I taught a couple of the boys down there everything they know, I reckon they'll be happy to help us in our hilarious mission. You taught them? This I have to say. Alright, let's go to the Cavity Club. Thanks, lovelies. I'm counting on you, I am. Drippy's back. Great. Wonderful. And Drippy, why didn't you want to come see your mom? this isn't the same box. Okay, box. There a box here? I don't remember seeing one.
Hurry up, man, they're on already!
Look at that. They have a little stage and everything.
Take that. Thank you and good night.
Rubbish they are these days, man.
How long is this going to go on for? This is embarrassing.
Like another stinker. Well, if you ain't old pals Smiley and Surly, how do boys? Drippy. How do man? Long time no see, eh? Never mind the small talk you pair of layabouts. What are you doing back here? I sent you to spy on flippin' Shadar, didn't I? Ah, well, you see, we just popped back home to get some cash to continue funding our espionage, ain't it though? We've been working our socks off, mun. Got a tidy bit of info just the other day we did. See, what it is Shadar, see, well, he's what, mun? Spit it out. He's got all horns on his head, ain't it? Well, I know that, don't I? I've seen him in the flippin' flesh. So the news you were getting while you were a doll, Mr. Drippy, it was from... That's right, Tully boy, Smiley and Surly here with my eyes and ears on the ground. Training up some new talent, are you? How do? I'm Smiley from Smiley and Surly. I look a bit wet, man. And this one by here looks like he'd pinched the dummy from a baby's mouth. You cheeky little... Don't take it personal, man. It's just his way. It's why they call him Surly, ain't it? Better than grinning your face off all day like this enormous idiot here. Anyway, nice to meet you and all that. Nice to meet you too. Are these the fairies you said you trained, Drippy? Yeah, we get them to help us make your mum laugh. Oh yeah, it's the least you can do after letting me down your spying's duties. You heard Mom was all clogged up with lilies, ain't it? It is? That is serious. We've not heard that, man. Hang on a minute, you two. Now I get it. What is it, Mr. Drippy? Well, it's like this, say. We've been here all this time, and neither one of these two has cracked a single joke. It's worked than I thought, man. They're broken-hearted. Huh? What? So that's what it is, man. I was wondering what was up with this, like. Trust you to spot it, Drippy boy. Proper sharp-eyed you are. Hold on a second. Does anyone have a clue what these lunatics were on about? Oh yeah, well it's like this, see. We fairies' hearts are made up of all different types of comedy. Pieces of art, we call them. You mean like the pieces of art that human hearts are made of? Well, it's not really the same. But if it helps you think of it like that, fair enough. Anyway, when we lose a piece of art, we become heartbroken, see. Just like when humans become heartbroken, you mean? No man, what are you on about? Completely different it is. That doesn't sound it. Heartbroken people just act all weird. Folks who get heartbroken have it much worse. They stop being funny. I know. Terrible, ain't it? I don't think I quite understand. I get it. This means we're in trouble, right? We need to make your mum laugh. Make mum laugh? You're kidding, ain't you? We couldn't make Laffy Laughinston laugh after a barrel of laughing gas, man. Sorry, no can do. He's right, Mum. We tried giving him a second barrel, but he sicked up, didn't he? Sad, really. We thought he was giggling at first. Flippin' useless you are, the pair of you. Still, you are heartbroken, I suppose. Oh wait, we'll help you. You will? Tidy. A proper legend you are, Drippy boy. If we don't get funny soon, we'll have to split up. Imagine, after 17 years.
Yeah, split up. That's the first I've flippin' heard about it.
You're right, Drippy, we should help them. Just like you and Oliver helped me.
Tidy. That's decided then. Let's get all the pieces of art together and give these boys a laugh injection, shall we?
Nice one, Drippy boy. You don't want to see us split up, eh?
What do you keep going on about splitting up for, man? We never said nothing about it.
Righto, Ollie boy, get your piece of art gathering hat on. I reckon 8 should do it. Sound about right to you? Come on, let's do it. We can't let them split up.
How many times, man, we're not flippin' splitting up?
How is this different?
Crikey, you still going, are you?
Of course I am, man. There's life in the theory yet. Can I help you with something, Drippy boy?
As a matter of fact, you can. Got any pieces of art going begging?
How am I supposed to know? My cleaner's run off and I can't find flipping anything. And exploring is going to sweep itself now, is it?
Ain't it? I don't really be so sure about that. What do you reckon, Ollie boy?
Crikey, look at that. The broom's up and started moving all on its own. How did that? Never mind, I ain't looking a gift horse in the mouth. What was it said you after, Drippy boy? Pieces of art, was it? Go and look. There's one just by here.
Come to Daddy, Tomlin.
Yay. I ain't gonna let my appetite get the better of me. I can't resist it. Just got to be strong. Strong? You seem kinda tense. Alright, man, just having a little bet with my buddy by here. Gee, what kind of bet? Oh, we're seeing how long I can go without eating one of my beloved lard pies.
Little test old willpower, is it? Nice. How long you been at it for?
Only 5 years, 227 days, 2 hours, 4 minutes, 16 seconds. He's counting, right? Jeepers creepers, you've really been doing it that long?
That is some serious flippin' restraint. Yeah, you got genuine talent there, man. Fancy sharing a bit of it with those who need it.
Sharing it? Go on then, what do I have to do?
Oh, you don't have to
Do anything, just hold still for 1 second. That it? Well, I won't lie. Sounds proper weird, but go on, then. Thank you very much, Mr. Fairy, sir. I thought Drippy just said that it didn't work the same way with fairies. Whatever. Hang about. Suddenly resisting the pull of the pies feels one heck of a lot easier. Tidy, is this you're doing? Tomlin.
Oi, Lily, you got a minute?
I ain't. I got homework to do, ain't it?
Homework, Paul. Pull the other one. Listen, you got any pieces of art to spare?
No, man, I ain't one. And I got homework, honest. I was supposed to grow these seeds right here, but they ain't so much as sprouted.
Not sprouted, eh? Looks like you need a bit of helping hand. You got anything up your sleeve that might do the trick, Gully boy?
Yep. That would be this one. Yep, man, look at that one. Flew up they did. Amazing. That's my homework done, man. Tidy, Tomlin. You saved me a right impression of, man. Pieces of art, was it? Yeah, that.
Can't you too, Little? Try and do your own homework next time, though, eh?
Let's see now, what's on the specials board today? Yep. What's wrong?
What in the heck is that smell, man?
That'll be the special, I reckon. The sausage and custard omelette. Gee, that sounds interesting. Yeah, you could say that, yeah. This one's going to be a toughie. Oh, listen to me, that's not my style. Bring it on, man. That's what I meant to say. Huh? You're going to try it? Of course I am. Ain't a special I haven't tried yet. And there've been some proper weird ones and all.
That's what I call brave. He's got courage coming out of his eyeballs.
Sure does. Say, Mr. Fairy, would you mind sharing some of your courage with us? My courage, you say? Of course not, man. Go for your life. You'd have to borrow a few bucketfuls before I noticed the difference. Really? Gee, thanks. Gimme, gimme. Stop it, man. It tickles. In a nice way, though.
How do you open?
Who's that? Oh, how do you? Yeah, I open one. Boring, but open.
Alright, Gary Funface, don't die of enthusiasm. I'll make it quick. Eddie went by here to get any pieces of art that we can have.
So what? Nah, you got any decent food I can have? The piece they serve here is rubbish.
Not very nice, is it? Can't blame your mind. I've eaten by it. Hang on, only boy. You can whip something up with your magic, ain't it?
That would be this one. Hey, what's this?
Flipmon,
This is delicious. You've stolen my faith in food. Piece of art, was it? There you go. You deserve it.
They'll do nicely. Don't go stuffing yourself silly now, will you? How do, man?
Now, says Drippy boy, how long has it been? This is practically unheard of.
Blimey, you're chirpy. Listen, got something to ask you. I have. You got any pieces of art?
I don't know, man. I've been feeling the cold so badly lately. I've not had a chance to do much but shiver. It's been preposterous.
Crikey, man. Poor old you. Ollie boy, do you think we can help the old fella out with a quick spell?
That seems a bit excessive. I'm on flippin' fire. What'd you do that for, you prat? Hang about. I ain't cold no more. I'm lovely and toasty, in fact. It's praiseworthy. Here, that's what you after.
That is it, tidy. We'll have that.
Yeah. I don't... The custom is appreciated and pertinent. I mean... T. Oh my gosh. Seriously? How'd I end up in this nest of gnomes?
Boy, who you callin' gnomes, you cheeky little flipper?
Oh, you know how to give a girl a fright. How come you could understand me? Never mind, it's just nice to have someone to unburden myself to. Here, take this. One good turn deserves another, eh? Loot. Thanks. Ooh, glad to be of service. Oh, it's a page from the Wizard's Companion for a spell called Levitate. Why would a seagull be carrying a spell that makes you float?
It's obvious, ain't it? He likes to do a bit of a lighter reading. Boom!
Jeepers. Why? Kind of judged me illegally.
How do you alright? I need a piece of art or two, man. You got any?
Long time no see, Drippy boy. No piece of art around by here, man. Ain't had much of a laugh about seeing lately, see?
How come? What's up?
Well, I got these horns on my head, ain't it? Lately they've got hell of a long and they're proper heavy, killing my neck they are.
Hear that, Ollie boy? Sounds like a job for a spellcasting superhero such as your fine self.
Do we cut off the horns? Okay, not this, not this. Only works on myself. Puppet string? No. No. Okay. Rocky, feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Horns, I feel more like flippin' feathers, light as they are. Nice one, Drippy boy. Here, have that piece of art you after.
Tidy, Tom on. Excuse me, can I have a word, the one?
Oh, if it isn't the legendary Drippy. Oh, nice to see you.
Stop it, you're making me blush. Listen, you got any pieces of art lying around? You look like the type you might have.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't help you right now. I've just broken this giant jar, see? Who would have thought I'd be so clumsy?
Crikey, there's unfortunate. You're lucky we stopped by. I reckon my young butt here by and magic it back together for you.
Okay, that one's the rewind time. Right? Ooh, it's fixed. There's lovely. Oh, really have been a huge help. Here, this is for who?
Come on, don't mind if I do. Ta-ra!
We're getting there.
Oi, oi, can we ask you something quickly?
What is it, Drippy boy, too? I do.
Not bad one. On your lonesome as usual, I see. Here, you've not got any pieces of art on you, have you?
I don't have time for that right now, Mum. I can't get this flippin' lid open.
Little lucky. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Ollie boy got any spells that'll pop this jar open for a friend here?
Pop the jar open. That would... Ring lock. Having trouble opening a jar? You just use magic. Yes, it's open. Thank you, Lip, for that. Now I can finally have a nice pickled egg.
Come on, suppose I better give you something to say thanks, eh? Here.
So you did have one. Tidy. Okay. Weapon up. Got it. To the side. Is this place open or what? Hello, customers.
Come on, Drippy boy, is that you?
Of course it is, you big div. You got any piece of art handy? We need it. Oh, I don't know, about 8 or so.
Oh, I might have, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Missing flowers, IMC. Well, I would be. Only the stone I'm weighing them down with ain't flippin' heavy enough.
Crikey, we can't let traditional fairy handicrafts like that guy out, man. Don't worry, all you boy here has probably got just the spell to help you.
I do. Make it heavy. Oh, heavy as anything it is now. That'll press my flowers to perfection. This should give me something to crow about to the boys.
Come on, you're a proper flippin'
Artist legend. Not see now, piece of art was it? I think there's one knocking about somewhere under here. Let's have a look.
Tidy, come on.
Oh, well, hopefully that's 8.
Tidy, it's a full complement of 8 pieces of art we've put together. Let's take this care package over to Smiley and Surly and bring the light of laughter back into their miserable lives. They're probably still moping around down by the Cavity Club. Let's get back there, shall we?
You mean the place with the big outdoor stage? Sure, let's go.
Hey, you got us all them pieces of art yet, Drippy boy?
Here you go.
I do, boys. We got them pieces of art for you, ain't it?
Nice one, Drippy boy. You're a proper legend, man.
You're serious about this, isn't it? Making Mom laugh, I mean. Flippin' heck, come on. Talk about in at the flippin' deep end. Ah, stop fretting, man. You'll be fine. Righto, boys. Get ready for a dose of what just what the doctor ordered.
Abracadabra!
What?
Yep,
Man. What's all this then, huh? I feel with the second one.
Eh, though, I feel like I've woken up after a proper long sleep or something. I feel better, man.
Amazing, I think. We don't seem that different.
Oh, we're different, alright. The comic muse is in the house. And we're about to bring it down about a flippin' ears, man.
This'll be a laugh.
I know, amazing, isn't it? That's the pair of the pieces of art, man. Proper miraculous they are.
I could make a brick wall laugh as I feel so flippin' funny, man. Let's flippin' do this. Show me the mummy.
Hold up, we need to practice first, don't it? Never mind jumping the gun, man. You're flippin' flying over the thing.
Okay, you should practice. We'll come back when you're ready. No, we'll come back when we're ready. Set. I need to go back there to save. Let's do this thing.
You're not ready to watch Mom wet herself.
Make that journey to the ends of her innards. Oh gosh. Stage is set. The lights are lit. We'll crack her up. You crack on in there, right?
Yeah, what she said. Let's get to it, shall we?
Why are we coming over here?
How do it's Smiley and Shirley? How do? Right, you've got a full house in tonight. It's lovely.
Ain't it though? It's like a dream, this is.
Ain't it though?
Ain't it though? Hey, speaking of dream, a bit of a dream myself, you know.
Oh, nice. Nice link, man.
What it is, see, always wanted to run a little weapon shop, I have.
A weapon shop, eh? Well, I don't know why you're bringing it up in the middle of a show, but sounds like an alright idea, that does.
Ain't it though? Hey, do you fancy doing a quick practice with me?
Huh? Practice?
Yeah, man. I'll be the shopkeeper, see? And you, a zookeeper, right? And, well, all your animals have run away, and your wife's left you.
Oh, yeah. Make it easy for me, why don't you? I'm not a flippin' professional actor, am I, you div? Come on, man, serious now. What do you want me to be?
A lion tamer?
Dude, how is that any flippin' easier? Can I just be my flippin' self?
Oh, no one wants to see that, man.
No, I know you again. You're trying to give me something hard to do so you look better in it, though.
Nah, man. I just thought you'd like a nice juicy roll to get your teeth into, ain't it, though?
Juicy roll, huh? Well, I may not be a professional, but my widow Twanky's pretty legendary. Righto, so, I'm the customer at your weapon shop, right? And you were the proprietor of said establishment. All right, give us a moment. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ma-ma-ma-ma-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka.
Get on with it, man.
And knock-knock, I'll do, cha-ching.
Clear off, cha-ching.
What the heck was that, man? You slammed the door in my flipping face.
We're not open yet, are we?
Not open yet, but flipping out the other rail.
All right.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Now.
Oh, you are, right. Knock-knock, cha-ching. How do?
How do?
I, just wanted to look at what weapons you got here, innit, though?
Sorry, man, that's next door but one.
What? No, it's flipping not.
It's my shop.
Yeah, you a weapon shop.
You can't go telling me what I sell in my own shop.
But you said yourself you wanted it to be a flipping weapon shop.
It is a flipping weapon shop.
Give me strength, man.
All right. Sorry, man. I'll do it properly now, I promise. It's a weapon shop.
Good.
Selling weapons.
Exactly.
Righto.
Knock-knock, cha-ching, how do? What weapons you got here, then?
What weapons you after, exactly?
Well, I don't know, do I? What about, you know, one of them huge, great, choppy numbers? Yeah, a proper massive one of them, that's what I want.
I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Huh? You can't help me? You're the flipping shopkeeper, aren't you?
I am sorry, sir.
Huh?
But that is just too big an axe.
Flipping heck, man, how's ripping?
It is not happening,
As if I was too much.
Tidy, laughing a flippin' head off she is. Brilliant, they did it. I can't quite believe it. That's great, but we should hurry. We won't make it inside if she stops laughing. You're not wrong, Ollie boy. Let's get a wriggle on.
Oh, that's hilarious! Oh!
She's laughing like a flipping drain. Tidy. Drippy, man, we're all set. Right, you lot, all aboard.
Aboard?
Here I go, boys. Let the mission to Mom begin.
Seriously, cannon travel is a bad idea.
Hey, one of you give us a light, will you, man?
Launch command received.
Roger that.
Hold on to your hats. We have ignition.
Gosh.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
If we're gonna go in by cannon, why does she need to hold her mouth open a long time?
Is everyone okay? I think so.
All you're in one piece? One pile more like. All right, no need to get in a tiz. It's the only way to get in, you're in it. Oh, this takes me back. Look around you, my friends. This year's Mummy's tummy where it all started.
Why? Oh, look at the little classrooms. This is sweet. Yeah, that is what they are. It's
That's right, man. This is where we're brought up, ain't it? Can't do that without a classroom or two to teach us the ways of the fairy world, can you?
Wow, I can't wait to see what they look like inside. Esther, we have a job to do, remember? You're right. Sorry, Oliver. Okay, let's look for these lilies. I knew why I'm doing this again.
Nasty, nasty, beastie, beastie.
Mr. Drippy, look.
Oh, Nickers, if we don't do something quick, that Rotter's gonna make himself a little omelette.
We have to save him.
Stay calm now. Esther,
Well,
I'll give it my all.
Is that it?
are you okay?
Ta-ta, not very much.
Why, so sweet.
Oh, literally, what happened by here anyway?
Nasty, nasty, proper nasty.
What's that? No, never. Love you, my Queen's uncle. It's terrible. The fake hair centre has been invaded. Horrible beasties have turned up and they've been bullying all the littlies, the rotters.
That's awful. We have to help them.
Please, man, please, please, please.
Of course we let them, goes the saying, ain't it? Just wondering how come the beasties got hidden here in the first place.
They've made it all the way to the ferry ground. Should I?
Possible, I suppose, yeah. We've made it past Mum.
Judging by what he saw him do in that storm, I don't think getting past your mum would be much of a challenge. Doesn't matter how they got in. What matters right now is saving the lilies.
You're right, Esther. Or you. Stay by here where it's safe, right?
Man, wait, man. No, wait.
Did you hear him? Stay here, he said. Look at him. We can't just leave him here. He's terrified. We have to take him with us.
But we're off bashing beasties, ain't it? It's not safe, man. It's safe by here.
Scary, scary, proper scary.
Don't be scared. You'll be fine. I guess it's kind of dangerous to leave him here too, huh, Mr. Drippy?
Flippin' man, you're right. Come on then, you. We'll look after you.
Yes, come along now, Lidley.
Tidy, let's go. Tidy, tidy, go, go, go.
Heidi, looks like the door of the rose room's come unlocked. Here we are, lily boy, the tulip room. This is the violet room, lily boy. What? You think it's gonna be purple or something?
Start with each other now, man. On my break, ain't it?
Drippy man, what are you doing by here?
Really?
Lend me just a sec, lily boy. There's something I've got to tell you.
What's that, Mr. Drippy?
These steps here, right here, the emergency exit of Mum's guts. We call them the back passage, see?
Back passage?
That's right, man. So if you ever need to get out of Mum's guts in a hurry, just nip up these stairs.
Sure, but what's to stop the lilies doing the same?
Don't be daft, man. They ain't baby steps, are they? Way too high for little they are. Now the back pasture will take you straight to the ferry ground, so you can come and go as you please, ain't it?
So we could have used them to get in here in the first place.
Yeah, I suppose, but what's the fun in that, man? Always been one for a grand entrance, me. Got my reputation to think of, ain't it?
Jeez.
Splish, splash, splard.
And now, another one.
Quickly, Ollie boy, we got to save those lilies.
Stay calm now. Esther, I'll give it my all.
Ollie!
What? How did that happen? Oh, that's probably what happened.
Yeah, is that it? Like nothing happened. Tidy. Looks like the doors of the tulip room come unlocked. Ah, the daffodil room. The name alone brings a tear to my eye. Down here. We can't go slinking off yet, man. There's still littlies to collect. Say that the violet room was the one that was open?
Fancy your chances, do you?
Esther, I'll give it my all.
No one's hit me. I'm not interested. Don't need a healer. Go away.
Better luck next time.
Daffodil room.
Here goes nothing.
Esther, I'll give it my all.
Leave me alone.
What can I say? It's a gift.
Lots of kids following along now. Lots of littlies. Oh dear, you're big. Double.
Watch this! Esther, I'll give it my all.
Ooh. Oh. You gotta be so rude.
Nino!
Oh here, tidy, tidy, tidy.
That's some proper good work, you lot. Looks like all the littlies are safe and sound.
You sure? Thank goodness for that.
Let's have a quick count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the littlies are alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never let them go again. There's 11. There's a dozen. Hey, there's Brevin. There's my cousin. Howdy, man. Wahi, the gang's all here. Tidy.
First there's gonna be a rhyme to count them. Rhyme me, tidy, tidy, drippy, drippy. Oh, do they ever shut up? They're so annoying. How do we get rid of them?
You take them to the exit into there's a slide outside. You go down that, and the way out's right at the bottom there.
Slide? Why is there a slide?
It's to remind them they can slip and slide on banana skins of life in here, but when they get outside, the same stuff won't slide into it. Typical mum, that is. She's a big fan of the old tough love.
I've literally no idea what you're talking about. Are you fairies all completely mad? I don't care what he means. I'm just looking forward to the slide. It'll be young and simple and flexible. Sounds like it's gonna hurt. Not long now until the lilies are finally born. Let's take them to the exit.
Oh dear. Yeah, what we gotta do is hop on this slide. We got a mum's goods before you knew it. Ready to go, early boy.
Yep, guess so.
Right, oh! Come on, littlies! It's time for the slidey ride of your tiny, tiny lives. Well, don't just stand there. Come on.
Huh? What the? What is that thing?
Knickers! That rotter of a squid's got our kids. What the heck? The Littlies!
No way! We already saved them once!
Sorry, Ollie boy, but the future of the fairy race is at
Oh
stake.
dear.
Do we have any choice?
First we get eaten, now we have to deal with tentacles.
Esther, I'll give it my all!
Oh. Go away, go away. Away. Pose. Oh, this does damage, this isn't just a status effect. Darn it! Oh. Hello. What the flippin' heck? There's loads of little things coming out of it, man. Mind you, it looks proper knackered for popping that lot out. Now's your chance to give us a smack or two, Ollie boy.
No. I forgot to defend myself. Away. Away. Right, be confused in that direction. No. Eh. I got to my remaining feathers. What I meant. Whatever. Nope. Nope. Oh, please tell me I defended in time. Nope. Oh. Nope, nope. Go away. Go away. You don't want me. Don't want to do that either. Oh, come on, I know I was defending. Just kill it. Kill it, please. Oh,
Easy.
easy, whatever. Thank goodness. Is everyone alright? Oh, of course they are. These little ones are nowhere near as fragile as their egg looking. When I was their age, I ate squid for breakfast. Proper hard I was. Wasn't that a jellyfish just now? A lucky escape, though. I've never seen a sea creature so big. I thought we were finished. Something had to be done about it. I suppose we were just the ones to do it, eh? There's heroic of us. Sure, someone had to make sure the lilies make it out somehow, huh? Speaking of which, how do we get out of here? Yes, how do we get out of here? There's no way out. We can't get back up the slide. Of course we can't. It's miles back up to the top. So what do we do? What do you think we do, man? We get reborn, ain't it? Gosh. Huh? What? Yeah, we pop out along with the lilies. Come on, man. You only live once. Well, you're supposed to be born once too, you demented little gnome. What are you suggesting? You flippin' humans are so prudish. It's like this sea. Just up beyond here's Mum's exit. It's where the lilies get born from, ain't it? And if you just pop out with them, we'll be back in Fairy Grand before you know it. Besides, it's not like we got much choice in the matter. Just hop out. Are you mad? Tappy tappy, really tiny. Gee, I don't know about this. Don't worry, as long as we're together, we'll make it through somehow. Remember the Eye of the Storm? We survived that, didn't we? Pappy, pappy, tappy, pappy. And I guess this is it. Time to be born again. Here goes nothing, man. We'll make a quick exit. And one heck of an entrance. Gosh. Why? Why?
Oh, they're coming. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, they're coming. At long last. Come on, my little darlings.
Better late than never, eh? Come on, you lot! Last one in's a rotten egg!
Oh gosh. Where's Drippy? It's getting late. Yeah, he must be knackered after the day we've had. I know I am. Oh, look, there he is. You boys did a proper tidy job, man. Mum was laughing fit to flippin' burst. No, we couldn't have done it without you, Drippy boy. And piece of art back. Real punch, ain't it, though? We're on fire, man. Yeah, I suppose you would have boned without my help, eh? Mind you, your routine, I've got to say, man. It's pretty flippin' funny. Really? Thanks, Drippy boy. Took me back, it did. Back to the days when the stage was still my life. It's a tidy while ago now. Your gags are legendary, man. Classics they were. Oh, Matilda's nothing compared to yours. I'm just chuffed you made you chuckle. He's right, man. When it comes to tickling Mum's funny bone, there's no one ever did it quite like you, Drippy boy. Stop it, Mum. You're making me blush. The time for my jokes is long gone. I want to be back on the circuit anytime soon. Besides, I've got a lot to be shepherding around now, ain't it? What would they do without me? Drippy boy. But I do think about it sometimes. What would have happened, you know, if I'd never gone off with Alicia, like. I wonder how far I would have gone in the old comedy game. Mr. Drippy? Hey, it's you lot, is it? What's up? You didn't hear all that, did you? No, we didn't hear anything. Yeah, we just got here, didn't we? Anyway, it's late. We should get some rest. Yeah, you're right. Tidy. I'll show you the old inn, shall I? It's a bit small for you, lot. You'll just have to grin and bear it. How am I supposed to sleep in a fairy-sized bed? I'm sure you'll manage this somehow. You never seem to have much trouble falling into a deep and noisy sleep. Gee, poor Mr. Drippy. Ah, yes.
Oh, Oliver. What's wrong?
It's Philip. He's mean.
Oh, dear. Oi, Ollie boy. Don't cry, man. I'm the tear fairy, see? I don't like seeing them go to waste.
You're a fairy?
I am, and a proper tidy one at that.
You talk funny.
That's how fairies talk, sweetie.
But it's goofy.
Oh, is it now? Well, I wish I'd known that before I made him for you.
Nobody made him. He's my friend.
Of course he is, I'm sorry. And I'm sure he'll always be your friend, no matter what. Come on now, don't be such a crybaby, Bunting. What would Mr. Drippy think?
I'm not a crybaby, Bunting.
Then you'd better dry those tears, hadn't you? Hmm?
Oh, how can I ever thank you, Book? Saved my life, you did. I'm just happy to help, ma'am. I'm sure the god lilies are safe. Are you alright now? You did just have a giant jellyfish inside you after all. Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was a squid. Us fairies love a bit of seafood, see? It looks so big and juicy, I just couldn't help myself. You mean? That's right, Book. Swallowed it straight down, I did. What? There we were worrying she'd been attacked by Shadar. It was all because she's greedy for her own good. Look on the bright side, Swain. Means the reason was much less serious than we thought it was. Shadar, you say? We ever heard that name before? Shadar, Shadar. Oh, him! You know Shadar, ma'am? Nope. She taking the mick. Sorry, love, of course I know him. He's the one who was flying around my head, causing all kinds of mischief. Proper little terror he is. Smiley, Surly, get your bottoms over by here. We're here. Keep your ear on, man. What is it, ma'am? Stop flipping shouting.
And you two boys go and take a look over by Shadow's castle for me.
Knickers.
Not bad, love, not bad. I thought you lost your comic touch, but what a reaction. Found your form again, yeah? It's lovely.
Ain't part of a flippin' Ackerman, you just asked us to go to Shaw flippin' castle. What kind of reaction did you expect?
Can't refuse one, though, can we? We best go and have a look, eh?
Crikey, you don't take much convincing, do you?
Oh, what not? Think about Ollie and that. They helped us out good and proper, ain't it? Least we can do is return the favour.
There you go, being noble again. What did I tell you about that?
Please, boys, for me, you wouldn't want to disappoint your dear old mum now, would you?
Say that again. We know better than to get on your bad side. Looks like we're taking a sabbatical then, eh?
What's that? Splitting up, you mean? Righto, might as well, eh?
How many times we're not flippin' splitting up? I mean, we'll have to take a break for a bit, honestly.
Thank you, Smiley. Thank you, Surly.
Don't think us think, Mom. It's a flippin' idea. Tom, Mom. Anyway, we'll let Drippy Boy know if we find anything, ain't it?
Thank you. Speaking of Drippy, where is he? He slipped off, ain't it? Probably going to say bye to all the boys in town, eh? Oh, it's Drippy. Righto, you're off now, don't you, Beck? Me? Oh yes, ma'am. You have to find the next great sage. Of course you do, love. You're a wizard, ain't it? Fancy a spell or two to be going on your way with. Oh, yes, I guess. I mean, yes please, ma'am. Shift shape. Ooh. Alright. Now we can transform and doppelganger. And mimic sounds. Awesome. Oh, and become invisible. And become a cat. Or a fish. The heck? And shrink. And make bread. Wow, that's a lot of spells. Oh, sure it is. Thank you so much, ma'am. They're all proper useful ones too. Well, useful to fairies at least. Still, I'm sure there's one or two in there that you're making use of, love. Oh, we'll have a look later. We need to get moving. Come on, we've wasted enough time. Find Landrum Face and get back to the boat. Alright, we need to get back on the trail of the Great Sage. Yeah, we never did bring supplies back to the people fixing the boat. You sure do. Goodbye, ma'am. Bye. Tom, my loves. Pop by any time. Yep, Drippy left us. Again. Drippy hates us. I guess this is the way back in. How did you get in? Yes, we took the back route. Entered through the rears, one might say. Is there a green box there? There's a green box everywhere else. Go in here and I just haven't found it.
Look at Mr. Drippy.
Come on, don't go getting all soppy on me. Oi, I thought I told you to...
He does have a caring side after all. Family's family, I suppose. Mr. Drippy, this is where you need to be. Shall we go? We should. This is where he belongs, after all. Yeah. Yes, huh? What? No. No. What? No. Hey, you. Come on. Don't go making decisions for other people. Bad. Bad. Leaving Mr. Drippy behind. A bad idea.
Here we go. Esther, leave it to me.
I mean, if he wanted to stay behind, fine, but we're not even giving him the choice. Just ain't right.
We did it.
Nope.
Here goes nothing.
Esther, I'll give it my all. We won! We're under attack! Esther, I'll give it my all.
Don't feel good about this. Here we are. Woohoo, head pats for me. Hi, AC. Genie. Wishbone, oh yes. Wishbone the bat. How you doing today, AC? Good to hear. Viva la evolution! Nice and cheap. Ooh. Hey. Ew. Another Ember Stone. Just in case.
Come on, you guys! Esther, it's my turn!
Here you go! What can I say? It's a gift.
What's a gift, Swain? Captain Simba! Oliver, thank goodness. Telling me that you at least found somewhere to shelter at night. You sure did. I brought a ton of food too. There's a little village on the island and... Village, you say? And food also. Please learn this, and please learn that my men have completed the repairs on the ship. She is ready to sail upon your command. Shall I give it the order to weigh anchor? Ow! Would you mind waiting just a little while? Give me, I thought you were anxious to depart. My ship and I are at your disposal. When you are ready, we sail. This is not a real choice. Hey, anime artist gamer.
We can do this! Esther, leave it to me!
Here you go!
How you doing, anime artist, gamer? AC. I was zooming by the first time I've ever flown in Minecraft. Come on. Give me a break. Is this really the only thing I have to do? Do I really not have a choice here? I don't want to do this. Why did they have to word the question that way? Leave Drippy behind on the island as if I get a choice. Continue the storyline? No, I'm gonna stay on this island forever. You see, it's because I'm using a different software that lets me do face tracking a little bit better. Although, this whole closing my eyes when I look down thing, still haven't figured out what to do about that. But the other one wouldn't track my eyes at all, so I don't know. Yes, yes, please. You're troubled, I feel. Have you left something behind in the forest? No, we're ready to go. Very well, we sail. We did the right thing, didn't we? No, Oliver, you did not. You absolutely didn't. You did not give Drippy the choice. You took Drippy's choice away. Of course. Family's the most important thing there is. We all know that. Besides, he's no spring chicken. Probably about time he settled down. Still got us, Oliver. The three of us can do this if we work together. Guess so. Oi! Did you hear that? Huh?
Mr. Drippy!
Are you forgetting someone?
Phew, I'm pooped one. You trying to leave without me or something? But, Drippy, we thought you wanted to stay back there in the ferry ground. But, Esther, no one asked him. Who told you that, Mun? And when exactly? I want names, dates, times. I just thought all your friends are back there. Of course they all, Mun. They're very dear to me, even the stupid ones.
But you and me have a team now ever since we were little, just a doll, ain't it, Dolly boy? I've been by your side through thick and thin. Remember what you said? You said I was your friend. You lot are all my friends, my companions, my brothers and sisters, my family. I'm sick. Shit at you. What I mean is, you lot are stuck with me whether you like it or not, so get that into your thick skulls, will you? Yes, sir, Mr. Drippy. Only trying to be nice after we heard what you said to your friends yesterday. Oh, so it's my fault now, is it? I get it. You don't think I've been pulling my weight, is it? Fine. I'm going to start using a little trick I know that'll blow your tiny minds. Okay. Can't wait to see this. Anyway, it looks like the gang's all here. Shall we get back to what we're supposed to be doing? And what he said. To Hamelin, the next great sage, Autumnia, here we come. Let's go. But first I have 2 quests to turn in. Ooh, the fairy who wouldn't stop crying.
The Eye of the Storm. Until now, the use of this most ancient of magics was the sole privilege of the overseers of this world. Was it too much for you, perhaps?
We granted you this privilege that you might finally dispose of the prophesied one.
My apologies, Your Radiance. But the boy... he has a... unique power.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you simply lack the power to stop him. Perhaps...
Apis.
Forgive me, Your Radiance.
Majesty, the boy is clearly protected by the most potent of magics. Could it be...
the sage, Alicia?
I had wondered, Your Radiance.
She who was foolish enough to stand against you. You think she troubles us even now, in the present?
The power that protects him would suggest so. But he will need more than the sage's aid to save the world. He cannot succeed without the weapon of the ancients, the wand wrought by the Wizard King.
Mornstar.
Indeed. But we have no cause to fear its power. He will not find it. I have made that impossible. Making a wand disappear is the simplest of parlor tricks, after all.
You mean to say you have rid us of Mornstar?
I have. The most enduring symbol of the Wizard King's rule now drifts free of time and space.
Mornstar. Fashioned in the image of our own council's wands and bestowed upon humanity. Yet now, a mere hindrance. You are certain the boy cannot possess it?
Not now, nor for all eternity. Mornstar.
I need to go over the story first. Fine.
We can do this!
Y'all not, please. Look at that. Tamed the hooray. A hooray. Ooh, and a see-through pie. That's a little disturbing, actually. Oh my. Well. I mean, it's not gonna be a hooray forever, but how can I resist this? Gonna have a hip hip hooray.
Come on! Esther, I'll give it my all.
Ooh, look at all these. Oh, come on, I mean, familiars I'm catching. Zappo! 100 million volts, take that! He's not doing well with this, with the world map, apparently. Enter Castaway Cove. You. Back, I brought you a candle cutter.
Oh, wonderful. Simply wonderful. Something so magnificent created from such simple materials. I can hardly believe it.
Emberstone was not simple. Well, you better believe it. Wizards like Ollie Boy can do all sorts of amazing stuff.
Oh, I do love alchemy so. Wish to become a wizard like you. Oh, perhaps I should give you something to thank you for showing me the candle cutter. Please, take this.
Only it could have given me an Emberstone.
All sorts of formula in my wizard book. I can teach some of them. Some of them, perhaps.
Really? Well, at least there's stuff I don't have to remember off of out of my book. If only I could get some recipes for the stuff I'd actually use. Alright. Crabby crab. And your buddy.
You found your fitting friend, Mr. Crab. Really? Did you bring him back?
Well, you see...
So he washed up on a desert island, did he? Still, it sounds like he's having a cracking time.
Well, why don't you go pay him a visit?
Visit? Yes, perhaps I will. He did invite me after all. Listen, thank you ever so much for finding him. Please, take this. At least you deserve after going to all that trouble.
What? Okay, I can sort of understand the crab having some money. 3 cups of strong coffee? How? Yes, our bathing suits suit us. Ha 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 ha. Just in case I ever need some of this stuff. Or want some of this stuff. Cooking, or alchemy, or whatever later. Okay. Now that we've finished our tummy adventure. Lurking, lurking.
Fancy
Okay,
your chances,
Nero.
do you?
Esther, leave it to me.
Adolescent.
Nice work.
No slacking, you lot.
Esther, it's my turn.
I wonder, how does Mr. Drippy use his skill? How does it even work?
Nino! We can do this! Esther, leave it to me!
Great.
Abracaflippin-dabra! You go on.
Okay. That didn't revive Swain. Wow. Drippy says, "What do you want for you to be a miracle worker?" Captain Zombo.
Esther, it's my turn!
Levels. Why did I think that healed people too? Ooh. So dark all of a sudden.
No slacking, you lot!
Esther, it's my turn!
Y'all knock some blue things out of them. Run out of magic.
We did it! Let's go! Esther, I'll give it my all. Here goes.
Why Shrimpy? Why you gotta be so weak? You gotta run out of Mickey.
Here goes nothing. Here
Good luck next time!
Seems like a pretty nice price, Narrow.
No slacking, you lot!
Yeah, I have it on PS4. Sweet wife. This is why you have to give my person no defense. I don't have any.
Stay calm now. Here goes. Ready?
Yeah, I can trust the NPC to heal properly. I don't. I'm helmets. I'm not wearing any armor. This place is a little dark looking. Hamelin. Place of ham. Apparently. Porcine prints. Crikey, this place is flippin' massive. Nito, there are machines everywhere. Careful, although your eyes are gonna pop out of your head if you're not careful. No, they're not. I was just saying. Anyway, never mind the machines. Look over there. Roddy Nora, what the heck is he wearing? Kinda looks like a pig. Jeepers, take a look around. They're all dressed like pigs. What the hell is he playing at? Huh? Just me, or is the swing behaving a little strangely? Eh? I think so, he might be, I guess. Right, you have fun looking around, I'm off. What? Wait, Swain? So I've heard, Neryl. Jeez, what's with him? Why'd he just run off like that? Suppose he wants to be alone, honestly. He just does whatever he pleases. Ah, leave him to it, man. We'll have more fun without him, Mr. Drippy so-and-so. Oh, look, she's not dressed like a pig. Nix be gone.
predicted that you'd come this way, of course, and that is why I took the liberty of lining up a task for you. Hi, Derwin. What is it that you want us to help with? You'll find it's along the same lines as last time. To assist me in my vital research, I require that you bring me 3 very specific creatures. Now, do you wish to help the progress of science or hinder it? Hinder. Mechanical creatures. Good, that was the correct answer. I shall proceed. I have always wanted to research certain curious creatures that inhabit this area. What kind of creatures are they, Derwin? I applaud your curiosity. The creatures in question belong to the automata genus, about which science still has very much to learn. In the name of progress, I would like you to find me a large mechanical creature, a small mechanical creature, and finally a creature that takes the form of a brown cog. Because of saying that it will not suffice to simply stash these specimens in a familiar retreat. No, you must bring me all 3 of these creatures to me together. Ugh. Narrow, I do not know. Yeah, I'm just starting. I'm sure you have a bright future ahead of you. In fact, perhaps you could make use of a few formula I came up with in my youth. Gee, really? Certainly, the thought of a new generation keeping the flame of alchemy alive brings a smile to my face. Yes, please. Give me formula. Cheeseburger. Well, it's the 2nd grade food. The 3rd grade food. How about the 2nd grade food? I don't want to have to make those manually. Wow, okay. Bunch of quests in Tahiti. Of course there's quests in Tahiti. Why wouldn't there be?
Article 1353 of the Constitution forbids any loitering on the streets at night. Is that Article 3135? Does it matter which article it is? Money. Money, that's a thing, right? Come out, so I just told her to stay home. But you got mad at that too.
Make way for the royal procession! Hurry, clear the way, I say!
Huh? What? Huh? A royal procession? Here? Huh? Whoa!
Swain's back. Swain? He's such a pain. Where'd you run off to? I had business to take care of. A little bird told me something that just might interest you. Huh? You mean... Yep, it's about the great sage you're all so eager to find. Tidy. Well, come on then. Where is he? Don't keep us in suspense, man. Well, that's the thing. He's in the palace. The palace? See how everyone here is forced to wear a pig mask? They say there's this fellow who goes around without one. Apparently, he calls himself the prince's servant. And there's more. Say he's a young chap with long hair and fine features. Wait, that sounds like the boy in the picture we got from the Cowliphia. Got it in one. Goodness, and there I was thinking you were completely useless. That is harsh. Don't mince her words, does she?
How'd you find out about this swine? It's just something I overheard while I was wandering through the black market. Black market? You certainly seem to know your way around this city, Swain. Me? No, never been here before in my life. Just some good news for Leeds is all. You don't get a face like this unless you lived a little. Let's just say I know a thing or two about a thing or two. We serve the prince, huh? They must be real important. That parade was something else. Whew. We're talking about that Porky Prince fellow. The thing is...
Lippenek, what's all that racket? I almost jumped out of my fairy suit, man.
What's going on?
What? Keep an eye contact. What kind of law is that?
Never heard of anything like it. Just what's going on here? It's insane. Kuni. Why, you want to find the great sage, don't you? Well, hurry up and head to the palace. You're right, let's go. Damnation. Am I not a man? Why must I always lose my nerve? What's the matter, sir? Sorry tale, I'm afraid. It's a young lady whom I have known since my earliest days, and I had planned to ask for her hand in marriage. Jeepers, that sure sounds romantic. Romantic? Far from it, I'm afraid. I cannot muster the courage to say a single word in her presence. I've known her all my life, and yet now I find myself going out of my way to avoid her. Mr. Drippy, I'm kind of new to this stuff. Is that normal?
Sounds like a clear lack of courage to me. Poor lad's broken-hearted. What are we gonna do about it, Ollie boy?
Well, gee, we can't just leave him like this. We have to give him back his courage.
That's the spirit. You're a proper gentleman, Ollie boy.
Here you go. I say, my heart seized the moment and asked for my beloved's hand in marriage. You just let your nerves get the better of you, I guess. But you're fine now, huh? I've never felt better. The stars are in alignment. She'll win her hand before the day is out. So much for listening to my woes. It seems to have done wonders for my nerves. Please, take this for your admirable patience. Ooh, flan. Carnation cake. Experiment succeeded. Oh, you sure seem happy. Indeed I am. All my efforts are finally paying off. I've taken a mighty leap towards the development of a new type of steam reactor. Congratulations, mister. That sounds just swell. Very kind, but my work is far from done. I shall not rest until I've perfected my revolutionary steam reactor. Crikey, proper fired up, ain't you? Quite right. One must have a passion for progress in all its forms. A brighter future awaits us all.
This lad's got enthusiasm to burn, man. Ask if he'll give us a lend of it.
Excuse me, mister. Would it be okay if we borrowed a little of your enthusiasm? Why, certainly, when one's pistons are pumping apace.
It would be a shame not to share one's energy. Sure is kind of you, mister. Okay, here goes. It's like a cool breeze is blown across my breast. But this is no time for flowery turns of phrase. It's time to work for a brighter future. Gloves are quite splendid. I could forget to brush my hair. No one knows. Work, and I shall leave no stone unturned until I gain gainful employment. Hey, mister, you should seem happy for someone who's out of a job. What to be happy about? My best friend was out of work, so I stepped aside and gave him my job. Jeepers, are you sure that was a smart idea? Oh, it was the very least I could do, truth be told. This is scant repayment for all he has done for me over the years. Oh, he sure sounds like a good friend. Indeed he is. Jobs may come and jobs may go, but a friendship like that is irreplaceable. I would happily give up my livelihood 100 times over rather than see my poor friend suffer. This here's no run-the-mill fellow. His heart's fit to burst with kindness. Say, would you be interested in helping someone else out? Help someone else, certainly. Are you sure I'm the right man for the job? I would hate to let you down. Must be the right man. Please, mister, we need your help. Oh, well, since you put it like that, how could I possibly refuse? Thank you, mister. It's the most strange sensation, but by no means unpleasant. Now then, young man, you'll always try to help out your friends, won't you? Sure will. Gee, I hope me and Phil stay best pals when we grow up. Well, he's showing you how it's done. Follow his lead, and you and Phil will still be best mates when you're old and grey and wrinkly. You know, Mr. Drippy, you say really smart things sometimes. Sometimes. I'm a flippin' fount of wisdom, I'll have you know. Let's move all the buildings around whenever they want. Dear me, this simply will not do. They'll never be ready in time. What's the matter, ma'am? Oh, young man, I'm in quite a predicament. I wanted to give my mother flowers for her birthday, but this plant just will not blossom. Her birthday is just around the corner, yet this stubborn plant refuses to cooperate. No wonder the poor dab's flustered. The mum's gonna be none too pleased. Put your heads together and come up with some way to help me? Sorry, ma'am. I'm afraid I don't know much about flowers. Come on, Holly boy, you're a wizard, ain't ya? With flippin' magic and everything. There must be something you can do. Magic say, oh, please help me out. I would be ever so grateful. Of course, I know exactly what to do. Okay, I'll try. I mean, it would be too bad if your mother was disappointed on her birthday. Thank you ever so much, young man. Counting on you. Yes, I do. Lumen marvelous. Hang about, didn't flip and work. Right, Mr. Drippy, maybe I should try it one more time.
No, you solly boy. Using that spell willy-nilly would just shorten that poor plant's life.
Oh, awful. Wouldn't want that.
I reckon what this plant needs is a decent dose of sunshine.
I'm afraid that sunshine is in rather short supply here in Hamlin. Oh, this plant will never blossom.
Don't get your knickers in a twist, missus. There may be another solution, like... I forget where I heard it, but someone said something about a very interesting creature that looks just like the sun.
That's it. If we get that critter shining light on this plant, it might blossom.
As sharp you are, that's just what I was thinking, Ollie boy.
Okay, let's go find it.
You mean...
Hello? Hello? Is this not good enough for you? Seriously, why? Why? Not fair. It's not fair. Sun-like monster. Unlike monster. Really wish I could mark that on the map. I can find it later. It all seems to be in order, just the way I like it. My job to patrol the area, sir. With all these folks around, you must sure be busy. Huh. All in a day's work. It's only left for it to help keep Hamlin safe. Oh, you sure do love your job. Say, when there's a royal procession, don't you just want to watch and cheer like everyone else? I'm always so busy keeping an eye on everyone during the processions that I really don't have time to think about things like that. Gee, you don't even think about it, huh? You sure are dedicated to your work. Huh? Well, there may have been one or two occasions when I felt a cheer brewing. Never yet given in to the urge.
Not a single cheer, man, imagine that. Takes some serious flippin' restraint, that does.
Sure does. I don't think I could stop myself. Not my place to have fun. Just watch over you all so you can enjoy such processions in safety. Thank you, sir. I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Are you in some kind of trouble? No, sir. Nothing like that. The thing is, it'd be swell if I could take a little bit of your strength for someone who doesn't have any. Take some of my restraint, you say, and this will help someone to control their unruly urges, will it? That's jolly good to me. Sir? Yeah, but I already have some. 2 people in here that give up restraint. Inconvenient. Inconvenient. Yep. Into the palace view. Or not. Just passing through. Our travelers, I take it. Right, sir, we've come to Hamlin to meet one of the great sages. I think he's inside the palace. That's so. Well, as you'd like me to let you in so you can take a look, have a look for him? Alright. Great sage indeed. Good one, boy. Huh? You've obviously not been listening to your emergency decrees. No one's been allowed anywhere near the palace for ages. Yeah, those travelers, never seem to have a clue, do they? Excuse me, at least you have some manners. I do apologize for my young friend. She's merely unaware of the decree you mentioned and is regrettably quick to anger. We beg your pardon. Swain, what on earth are you? I've got an idea. Idea? What is it then? Got a way to get into the palace, have you? Listen, it's very simple. We wear disguises. Disguises? Keep your voice down, man. Haven't you noticed? The guards' faces can't be seen under the armor they're wearing. What? Saying we're gonna have to wear those awful pig suits? Where would we get them, Swain? We're not gonna have to steal it, are we? Pipe down, man, seriously. Alright, everyone just stay home. What about the black market they have here in Hamlin, right? Well, they definitely have some pig armor for us there. We just have to go get it. Really? Crikey, look who's got all the answers. I don't see why you couldn't always be this useful. Yes, back to the marketplace. Hey, see you later, AC. Yes.
What's up?
Mischief, why would we do that? Do it on purpose, at least. There you have it. It's all another waste of time. Waste of time? What do you mean, sir? My sister, you see, has always been poorly. I've devoted my life to trying to find a cure. Hey, it sounds like you've both had a hard time. Hope you find that cure for us soon. On the verge of completing a remedy I felt would cure her. Now I wonder why I bothered. Oh, but you were nearly there. Here has been a fruitless exercise. All the years I've wasted. Perhaps nothing can be done for her. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life on a fool's errand. I did my best, but it's over. She must accept that. Now, Mr. Drippy, I think this man might be... This shop, only boy, you've gotten one. He's hot broken and no mistake lacking kindness he is. Really? Lacking kindness? Doesn't make sense. There's good Yolly boy, now remember, it's kindness we're after. Scribble it on your hand so you don't forget. Hang on, you got a spot of kindness by there, isn't it, Ollie boy? Oh, what are you waiting for? Give Cast Hartman. Cast Heart. Give Heart. What the world have I been playing at? Dawdling here while my dear sister suffers. You know, you got your kindness back. Now you could. It's time to cure your sister. I have my deepest gratitude. Now, on with my research. Oh, it all slipped my mind. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation for your sterling work. You saved 2 lives today. Woohoo! This is a calamity. My supplies have run dry and I'm so close to finishing. Nothing wrong, sir. I was on the verge of completing this medicine for my poor alien sister, but I've run out of ingredients. He's what rotten luck. I must be really worried about her, huh? Yes, indeed I am. At present, she is convalescing in Castaway Cove. But if I could cure her, she could come home and live with me. And she's stuck there until you finish making a medicine. Jeepers, no wonder you're working so hard. Actually, I have a small favor to ask of you, if I may. Would you be so kind as to collect some feel-good fungus for me? Sure. Where is it? You would? Oh, that would be simply splendid. That would be a huge help. You should find feel-good fungus growing in forests to the west of the city. Okay, sir, leave it to us. So much. Ordered old corn, fresh black truffles. There's nothing old able to get. What'll it be today? You haven't changed a bit, have you? Have I met you somewhere before? No. Now then, let's get down to business. I need some grunt armor. Or suits. Can you help me out? You know, we have the Mimic spell. We have the Polymorph spell. Why don't we just use that instead of going to the armor of going to the trouble of getting armor? And why do we need 4 suits? We're gonna have the tiny little suit for Mr. Drippy? Why me? Grunt armor? I don't care like that, sir. But if I did, what would you need it for? You don't need to worry about that. Let's just say place need to go as what you might call a strict dress code. How does that affect? Well, even if I was in the armor business, gear like that ain't easy to get hold of. You'll just have to look elsewhere, sir. I see. Well, I had hoped that I wouldn't have to mention this. But I know about Grace. I know you love her. That you have to try to hide her. Don't say another word. Where'd you hear that name? You know how it goes. Been long enough in the gutter and you're bound to pick up some dirt. Alright, get your armor. Or you're right away, just wait a moment. Huh? Did you... Is that a threat? Maybe. But the end justifies the means, right? We need that armor. It's terrible. This isn't right. We can't take advantage of people like this. Yes, alright, I did a terrible thing. You're right. I'm sorry. There, I apologize. Stop looking at me like that. It won't happen again, alright? You promise? Well, I promise to try my best. Can't even make a simple promise. What kind of man are you? Here's your armor. Sorry to keep you waiting. You put it on straight away? Yeah, if you don't mind, thanks. Thank you, Mr. Abel. Now look, I don't know what you're up to, but be careful, alright? Oh, and nice one, by the way. What? Your friend, I take my hat off to him. Only a real pro could have worked out my little secret. Funny, really. Before I mentioned it, I had him down as a right joker, but he obviously knows what he's doing, eh? So, it wasn't a threat? Swine, look. Come on, let's get changed. Look, Swain, I'm sorry about what I said before. It's fine. How's your armor feel? Okay, Mr. Drippy looks foolish. Foolish? I guess mine's a little big. Kinda short for a stormtrooper, aren't you? Mine too. I bet I look huge. No, you look just like you usually do. What's that supposed to mean? Come on, you guys. Let's stop fighting and head for the palace. You're right, Oliver. Let's find that great sage. Blimey, Esther and Swain have got a right old rapport. With the right material, they go far on the stand-up circuit. I didn't see a green box here either. Yes, guards. Especially the one in the helmet behind me. Walkie. I can't talk to the pupper? Lame. Right, no one's making eye contact, right? Good. Just making sure. Hey, what are you lot doing out here? Sir, we are sent out to fetch something, sir. We send someone out.
Oh, Nick, has eaten me a punch of it already.
Oh, you went to pick up the Prince's weekly supply, did you? I never gets tired of those things. Alright, for some, eh? Never tried one.
Oh my goodness, just say no, Swain.
Yes, sir, just the once, sir. Black truffles are a bit on the expensive side, sir. You're not wrong there. You need to be a prince to afford the habit. Well, then you better hurry and deliver them. In you go.
Nito, we're in.
That's right. The walking helmet is definitely a guard.
Really know your stuff, Swain. Did you used to work here or something?
No, nothing like that. Why are you so interested in my past, anyway?
Not the least bit interested in your past. I'm just making conversation.
Crikey, that told him. Now listen, done well to get this far, but if the guards find us now, we'll be in big trouble.
Don't do yourself down, man. From what I've just seen, you can sweet talk us past anyone.
I don't think my silver tongue's gonna get us any further. Here on in, they'll attack first and ask questions later.
What? Do we just give up, do we? No, we can't give up. We made it this far. We have to keep going. Let's just make sure we don't get caught.
Alright, Oliver, but listen. Guard spots you, just start running as fast as you can.
Ain't much of a plan, but it'll do it for me.
Or, you know, invisibility spell? Or are we just gonna pretend that these spells don't exist? We're gonna pretend that these spells don't exist.
Why?
Why? It's not fair. Here's a bunch of spells that'll let you sneak around places. Oh, no, you don't actually get to use them, ever.
Hang about, Dolly boy, we need to use our heads and think before we move. Otherwise those porkers will sniff us out in no time flat. First thing to do is press RB and get out the old map. Looking at it'll help you work out where the guards are going, ain't it? Place is crawling with the blighters, so you'll need to use R to check if the coast is clear before strolling around any corners. Only if you take a proper look close to the map of yours, that you spot some handy nooks dotted around the place. If we hide in them, the guards will never spot us. The thing about those pig helmets they wear is that they can only see what's right in front of their snouts. So if we don't get carried away and stray too close to them, I reckon we'll be alright. Got all that heavy, tidy. Let's do this, shall we?
gonna have to go a long way around. Great. Turn around. Turn around. Hurry up. I don't need Metal Gear Ni No Kuni anymore.
Oh, Nicholas, it's a dead end.
Hey, look.
Lippenekman, stop shouting.
Look, it's a manhole.
What do you mean it's a manhole? A hole in the floor is just as much use to us as a blinking...
Wait, if you go through here, I think we'll come out somewhere around there. Well, it's worth a try, isn't it? Certainly is.
Hang about. You tell me you really have to go down there.
Yep. Alright, in we go. It's almost too big to fit inside. Well then, let's take it off.
Take it off. You don't take off your disguise at a time like this one. I'm keeping mine on. Size isn't a problem for me.
Disguise? Drippy, you're just wearing a helmet.
Too right I am. And I'm the only one of us that's got half a chance of not getting caught. I'll tell you why, shall I?
Don't tell me you've learned to do Hamlin accent?
No, you snarky so-and-so. It's because the helmet here is by here is the best disguise of all. Every time I hear a guard coming, I just tuck in my arms and legs, ain't it? Guards just see a helmet lying on the ground and continue the merry way. Blending in with the environment, ain't it? Tidy.
Blending in? Like Ulk, you blend into their environment too?
No, man, that's completely different.
Sure. So anyway, it looks like this manhole's our only option, eh? Unless Drippy can find us some giant helmets to wear, yes. Let's get down there, shall we?
Look at this place. It's amazing. Yeah, it sure is something.
So, this is how the other half live, is it? Proper swanky, this is. Oi, it's this way. Come on, get a move on!
Okay, are you sure about this?
Ah! What now? Run! Run, I tell you! Never a minute's rest with you lot, is there?
Esther! I'm giving my all!
Great! Hog roast. Stony Gaze is not going to do anything against the boss.
Take it from me, man. Never put a dent in that mechanical monstrosity unless you use magic or one of your familiar's tricks. Spot of storm magic should do nicely. His mechanical types ain't exactly fond of lightning, see.
Stop it. You're only supposed to be healing. Wow. Lovely.
Now you're for it.
No. No, 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 no.
Here.
Thank you. They filled up magic points too. Not what I wanted. I'm very unprepared for this fight. Seriously. Oh dear. Eep. Run faster. Not this time, buddy. I mean, still hurt, but... Oh, what? What? I was defending! I promise! No, stop. Just go for it. Good. Registered my defend this time. Ugh. Ugh.
We did it!
Flippin' come on. I can't take much more of this.
I don't think we have much choice. Listen. Damn it, the guards must have heard us fighting. They'll hear any minute. You're right, I can hear voices. Come on, we have to run.
Don't worry about me, Ollie boy. First sign of trouble, and I'll turn into a carelessly mislaid helmet, ain't it?
What? Go back the way we came? Why would we do that?
Wait for me! Oh, so hideous. Why am I so ugly? Someone's coming. Must hurry. Who are you?
But you must be... You're the prince.
Correct. I am Prince Markasan, ruler of Hamlin. And who might you be?
Huh.
Oh, you see,
What do you think you're doing here? Huh? Oh, no! Oh, God! You mustn't! God! No! Oh! Get away! Do not look at me! Get out of here, I say! You mustn't look at me! Go!
Oh gosh, he must be brokenhearted. Why would he think he's ugly?
So the prince is the great sage.
got it in one.
Just who in the world are you?
Your Highness, you have nothing to fear. There's something we'd like to ask you.
Something to ask me? Ah, I see. Now you know my secret. You mean to blackmail me?
That's not it. We came to... We need the Great Sage's help.
Huh? Great Sage? You mean me?
Yes, of course we do. You were one of the great sages who protected this world, weren't you?
I am sorry to disappoint you. It was my father who was the great sage. He passed away 15 years ago.
But you inherited his powers, didn't you?
The great sage's powers? You should not believe everything you hear. I was never good enough. How could I be a great sage? Me, of all people. I have no gift for magic.
Huh?
But you...
I think you've been here long enough. No one asked you to come. Now leave me alone. Go!
There's something iffy about that lad, I reckon.
Do you think?
No doubt. He's broken-hearted.
But which piece of his heart is missing?
What that boy's lost is his belief, like. Sure as eggs is eggs. His belief. That's right. Folks can tell him how blinking handsome he is till they're blue in the face, but will he believe him? Not a bit of it. Lost his belief he has, in himself and everyone else.
And he calls himself a prince. That's a laugh. He's just a snivelling little wimp.
Come on. Let's go find that piece of heart.
Right.
Ugh. He's more trouble than he's worth.
I guess we'll be going then, Your Highness.
I know that man. But from where?
Is Swain. Everyone is always... I know Swain. Maybe. The great sage is the prince himself, is it? And he's broken-hearted. You have to do something fast. We need to find him some belief. Is it just me, or is it getting misty in here? Oh, this is really something. What's going on now all of a sudden? Can't see a thing. Huh? Wait a second. There's someone there. Ooh, I can't see anything.
Where'd they come from?
They're still after us!
To our right. Look!
There's more behind us!
Yeah, but they're not wearing the pig masks.
Damn it! We're surrounded!
Huh?
Just who in blazes do you think you are? And where in the world did you spring from? I will have answers.
Huh? We could ask you the same thing.
Mind your tongue, girl. You stand before an emperor. We'll take care of them, your majesty.
Emperor?
Stand down! I must discover how they came to appear here. And I shall not rest until I have done so. It is my sworn duty to know all that goes on in my domain. Come! Bring them to my chamber. We have much to discuss.
Sir!
Huh?
The more I listen to your lies, the more laughable they become. Are you truly trying to suggest that you are from the future? Is it really true, Swain? I'm not sure I believe it myself. No doubt about it. Saw the sorry state of the prince with your own eyes. The man you see before you now, on the other hand, he's the former Emperor of Hamelin. Should tell me more of this. Speak. What becomes of Hamelin in the future? Who's this prince that you encountered?
He had long dark hair and blue eyes.
If you must tell lies, you must at least make them credible, boy.
Well, we're not lying.
You mean to tell me that my younger son will one day become emperor?
Younger... That Marty prince has got an older brother, has he? Look at this. This is your darling son, Marquesan, all grown up. It's the future Emperor of Hamelin.
Does indeed look somewhat similar to my son.
Should you really be showing him that, Swain?
I'd do something. Never have believed us otherwise. Casson becomes emperor.
What of Gascon?
What'll become of him? Well, never really liked him much anyway, did you? Wasn't really emperor material. Claiming that I do not care for my own son. I've had men imprisoned for less.
Denying it? Surely not. Marquesan was the only son you ever wanted.
How dare you? How dare you make such a claim?
Your Majesty, something terrible has occurred.
It's Prince Gask and Prince Marquesan. They went out to practice their magic, but they ventured beyond the city walls. Leave them be. They shall fend for themselves. Your Majesty, think of the danger, and Prince Marquesan is still so young. You're not going to help them, Your Majesty? Certainly not. They must learn to resolve problems that are of their own making. That's the Hamelin way. You're really just going to abandon your own children? Silence. But they're in danger, Your Majesty. You won't help them, we will. Look, we don't have time for a staring contest. See if we leave this old feudal stew and find those kids. What did you say? We'll continue this later, shall we? What? What? Now we're time traveling? And it wasn't on purpose? Oh my gosh. Box. Fills up coins shoot out of the can. What? It depends, Canuta. Depends on a lot of factors. So, one like mine with ears and tail and such. Well, the skeleton structure and range of movement are the easy parts, honestly. Partly because there's ways to get pre-made models, which is what I started with. But then I customized everything from there. You know, skin color, all the hair, all the makeup, etc., etc. So it's all the customization that's the rough part. Let's see. One with tusks. Probably somewhere between $250 $300. Probably depend on how much specific detail you were looking for. Yeah, it's mostly because of the amount of time it takes. Well, that's due to the settings I've set for my face tracker. And if you just want something like that, I could just tell you how I'm doing that. I mean, that's really what I prefer. Because I just want more of the range of motion, not just because I like having the range of motion, but also because, you know, tails. I want people to see my tails, because my tails are fluffy and cute. It's just more of a personal preference of mine. But if you were to ever get something, I'm pretty sure the setting on the software is not going to go away. That's fair.
course, Canuda. Gosh, you haven't changed at all. 2 purple boxes in this town? Oh! However, it's pretty much stopping time. Yeah, as much as I'd like to keep going and going, it's just not sustainable.